This is Aubrey with Crybaby Sentimental Homestead, and I just want to talk to you just for a minute about how dark it is at 4:30 in Washington State. It's January 5th, 4:30, and it is almost dark. Looking out from a couple different directions, and you can see this is our sky. Washington State, 4:30. So this time of year is when I start dreaming about moving to somewhere where there's more daylight hours. My spring and summer is absolutely gorgeous, and there's nowhere else I'd rather live in spring or summer than in Washington State. But in January, when it's dark at it's starting to get dark at 4:30. And it's not giving, the image here is looking kind of beautiful actually, but it's not doing justice. The sky is darker than this. The light from my camera is actually making it look lighter, but it is already getting dark. This is kind of gloomy after working all day and you get off and it's like, okay, well, I guess you're gonna go home and go to bed now. So there's a reason why a lot of people in Washington suffer from seasonal affective disorder, which is abbreviated as SAD, S-A-D. I'm definitely one of those people. Seasonal affective disorder, a lot of people go undiagnosed, and a lot of people in Washington State, almost everybody has a vitamin D deficiency because we're not getting enough sunshine. So in spring and summer, I can't imagine any other place is more beautiful than here. Whenever it's, summertime, people are like, why don't you go on vacation to Hawaii or California or Florida or something? It's like, and our summers are beautiful. And actually the last couple of summers have been too hot for me. But why would I leave Washington in the summertime when it's 90 plus degrees and sunny and light out until like 10 o'clock at night? In the wintertime, in January, it is so dark and melancholy. Coming home after working all day, and all I want to do is go outside in the garden, and it's cold and damp and muddy. So I do a lot of indoor house plants, now, and planning for the summertime, planning for springtime. Where in the world do you live? And what are the environmental factors that limit the things you want to do? What temperature is it right now in your area of the world? Is it light out at 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the evening? What's it like there? I've kind of been doing a little research. I always do like this little rubric inventory of where in the world would you want to live. Honestly, Washington's kind of where it's at for me. But for a couple months out of the year, this is what we deal with. Okay? Rainy and dark and damp and cold. To keep on the cheerful side, I do a lot of gardening inside. I have my polytunnel and my greenhouse, and I'm able to go out there for, a little bit here and there, but it's already dark. The street lights are on. And people are using their headlights on their cars because it is dusk already, 4:30 in the afternoon in Washington State. So a lot of people are saying, let's move to Washington because it's kind of not the last frontier, because that's Alaska. But a lot of people are trying to move to Washington from California, but they're not quite prepared for this, I don't think. It might take some adjusting for them to get used to our weather. So here we are. It's beautiful. Honestly, this could be a photograph, could be a postcard or something. It's gorgeous. But it kind of limits what you're able to do with your time. So I thought I'd just give you a little intro, touching base about what it's like in Washington State, what our weather is like, and how our daylight is limited when it's fall and winter time. All right, everybody. God bless and live long and prosper. I love to hear about your area of the world and what are the things that you kind of get over, have to like hurdle over for the places where you live. I mean, we don't have poisonous snakes here. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have tsunamis. Like, we might have an earthquake, like rarely. Not a lot of natural disasters here, but it's not even 5 o'clock and it's dark. All right. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.